Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual, and we have another Factorio. So we're getting the whole point is we're trying to get this silo. I've recently added in another. We moved the I basically got more ore in a couple of videos previous. I've also in the last one done a separate one for the steel plate or a girder, if you like. It's a girder to me, but they call it a steel plate. I've also fiddled with me. I know it's really weird. The system here, where the trains still come in. I'm trying to get rid of these. I might just dump them in boxes actually, and then just let this go. But it's still doing what it's doing. We're still getting ore out. It's not a problem. So yeah. So we've got a bit left. We've also got some here that periodically I just dump into this box, and eventually it will stop because we can't really get them on. That's why I made it. That's why I actually made it longer. I could do a few more here if it needs to do it before this decides to run out, which it may do, because that 11,000 is quite a lot. So we might put these on boxes and then just run with that. At the moment, we sort of don't really need a lot of copper. Copper's pretty full, hence the reason why I'm not really worried about too much about that. So, what are we actually going to do in this episode? That's a good question. What else can we? Because I've never actually played this before. I don't actually know what I can actually do to help myself for the future. I've never got this far before. Although saying that though, we must be running out of something. It's the red. So can I do something with the red? It's probably... Yeah, it's the gears is the issue. Now it might actually be worth as well putting on a like this, because we're not getting a lot. Let's think about that actually. Do I have the space? Did I make an extra space to do it? Because when I did the coal, I'm going to need to move this coal, which means I'm going to need to move all this then. This architecture here. Because this is going to here. Eventually that coal that's coming back down here will go. I don't really want to 50% it. I'd rather make it full as I can. I have got a space here. So shall we rip this up and yeah, let's rip it up. The trouble is I've got to... This is the problem with this. I've got to get rid of all of this. There may be a better way, but I don't know. I'll have to get rid of that. I'll also have to work a way to fix that problem for the green as well. Everything's now stopped. Grab that. Oh, that's going to be an issue. In fact, I can't put it there, can I? Whoops. Cute. My apologies. I pressed the wrong button. Let's go back and feed them back in again. Well, that wasn't thought out very well, was it, pigs? No, it wasn't. Right. But I also need to feed this back, don't I? Right, that'll reset that back again. Right, that's now going to get that going again. So basically, it's going to have to be in here. Which is about there. Right in between this lot. And I'll redesign that as well to come for this. I'll redesign that in a minute, not to do it that way. And send it up a bit further. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Is that gonna be enough? Nope, that's not gonna be enough. What's that? Somewhere probably about there. Right, that'll do. Let's now get this back going. And with my thing in there, I'll have that in there. I'm just gonna do the. Have I got any on left? No, I hadn't got any left. That's a bit of a nightmare. I assume there's a button to copy the thing that you want. There's another one I'll have to work out in the future. Oh, and I'm going to have to do a lot of these as well. Let's do the lot, be done with it. Right. How many? I've got 10. That's not going to be enough. Well, this was well organised by me, wasn't it? Probably should have thought that out before I. That's coming this way, isn't it? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Let's get these poles. I know I could go to the other ones now, but it does take up. Why are you not working then? I'm missing something and I can't see it. I still can't see it. I'm sure it'll come to me in a minute. I like doing it. I decided that I was going to do it like this because it's nice when you can walk without moving on the belts. I thought, well, if I do this first, then put the belts in last, then I don't walk. Is that it? You're telling me, is that all I've got? That's unbelievable. That uses a lot of... That's a lot of... Right, that'll do. Let that just go while I find Dawn, which is... Everything's stopping. Why is everything stopping? Did I cut that? I must have cut that thing off, wouldn't I? But that one's not stopping. And that is connected. Oh, no, it's not. There, I've just seen it. There we go. Now everything's... One. One stops the entire system. One. Well, there you go. How many can I get in there though? That was the thing. None. Son of a... I know what we'll do. Right. Now we can get some in. Nope. Nope. So we've got a bank. But we've got nothing going to it. Not full. And that'll come out there. That's not going to it. It is now. Well, you could argue the point going to the inside to the outside would have been better, but maybe not, I don't know. Right, that's... Okay then, thank you very much. So if you heard that, that's the other PC designed to have a hissy fit. So no, don't want the monitor on. Right, that's going to come down in this well. In fact, they're both going to come down this well because there's going to be two of them. So if well, not there, but I just trying to decide where I want this one. Oh, that's fine. That's a bit of a pain. There's definitely a lot of things I can do when we go to you know, when we play on a different one, because it's going to be a running series. So once we've done one, we're going to play another one, and hopefully I'll get better and better, and then actually you know, do it better. We might as well now chop that off. I need to do something with the core, really. I need a twin. I'll set the core back up to here. Don't go too close, just in case. Although that's for that one that we're gonna, you know, it's not used yet, but it will be used eventually. Ah, that's a bit of a downer. I'll I've missed. What have I got there for that thing? Oh. I just hope I haven't busted any of the pipework. No, that's the wrong way around. Where's that going down there? There we go. Right, so that's got that working. That's the other one. That's still going to have to go through here. I've got all that back now. That's going to have to go through something like... Oh, that's going the other way. I'll set that going from here. And then we'll chop that. And we'll move that down there. And then we'll move this just through there. Not ideal, but it'll do. That can then have its own... I will get rid of some of this. That's that one. That one can... Bloody paintwork. I suppose it can run. Is that going up or is it coming down? It's going up. Right, then we'll fix that one. Right, that one's now, like, what's that one for? Oh, that's the explosive. So if I want them reconnected, I'm going to have to sort them out. Let's sort of... Again, that's not ideal. What it'll do... Oh, why have we got basic colour on there? Thank you. I'll run this right beside that. I was going to leave it there because I'm bound to want it again, but still, it doesn't matter. So this is the second one. That we're going to run... No, actually, that's wrong. That's wrong. Because this is the top one. This needs to be under the other one, really. Well, it doesn't matter, but it would be better to run it like that, because when we come to... Right. So this one here... I'm going to get rid of this side loading. I'm going to actually just directly send it up there. Like that. Have I not got... No, of course I haven't. I've got enough things though. Let's get a few more. Right, that's got the same problem. Yeah, I selected it from here and not actually did the... How many times I'll do that? So that's now going to feed that one. Although we're going to be starving on ore, so I don't know. See, these two would be best to have their own ore patch. And then leave these two to have the other ore patch. That might be something I'll have to set up maybe then. What I'll do is I'll have these two. That means I'm probably going to have to move them. Because it doesn't matter where I move them. And set them up on their own ore patch. That means all this that's coming in from that other one will not be affected. Unless there's a way to actually... See, I don't know whether there's a way to... Would that... That's coming down here. Oh, I've not got any. If it down, the amount of stuff that I run out of. That... Although I've just done that with the thingy, and I should have done it red, but not to worry. If I do that, and I do that, is that going to make it... I need some more of these, don't I? I need these, as but they do an absolute blitz load of... Oh, I've got no copper either. I don't know whether that's going to make any difference to it. Want to know how I can... The only thing I can think of is, like I said, splitting these two up. And not having them on the... I need to think about making these as well as separate things, so they can make them for me. I suppose I could go to... There's a faster one, an express splitter. Made in the... Yes. That would be even better. Does that one as well? Yeah, that's made by good old Lube. Anyway, so is that... See, that's now... So what I could do... Now I'm getting a full doofus in there. We could go for... Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Thank you very much. Although that's not a lot, is it? I wonder why that's... Oh no, because that would be not a lot, would it? Because that's the... yes, it's only getting a real small bit of... But I don't even need that. There's absolutely no point me keeping that on. Right. And just let that feed straight into there. Right. We need a plastic bar. I don't know where the plastic bars are. You know, that's stupid. That's feeding upwards. And that's feeding downwards. That's another thing that I need to improve. Because I've not, as I say, I've not done this before. You don't know all the little... You see, oh, I'll put that here. You see this plastic, this little... I don't know how much I want. I can only make one. Yeesh. That's two. Flip me. As I'm running out of copper again. How much copper does it take to make one? 140. That's unbelievable. Now what? Oh, I'm bound to be running out of something. I should have just taken this lot, shouldn't I? Because they were all right next to each other. Right. Let's have another one. Right. They're going to take an absolute age. Yeah, I think this definitely could be improved of more like a U. So what I mean is it's coming in from this angle from the left to the right. But what I do is I split one up and split one down, and then I only take from that to the top, and then I take from that to the top to the bottom instead of trying to take it from here. That might be a bit better. I don't know. I mean, it's working. There's no two ways about that. There's no problem with it. But there's definitely improvements that we can actually make. There's no point me making it now. And what I would want is, again, these here I would want on in this section here, but they're not. Obviously, they're out. I suppose it doesn't really make so much of a difference. But it's like an order. It's like a, you know. I mean, obviously, we're getting we're getting things back. It's working. It's just working slower than I was wanting it to. That's why I ringed that around again. Because obviously, it can go back in and it can keep trailing back, and we're not producing as otherwise it just sits there and does nothing. So it seems to be a waste to me. And that's what you could do. You could probably do that and send that down, then move that down, like back as the opposite. I'm trying to see the camera because you can't see me. So you come down and then do a back round again, and then it would open up and come down like that. I'm sure people do it different ways, but I'm trying to think of you see, this is why now I need to double, triple. This is what these take an absolute abundance amount of time. And that's another thing. If I wanted to improve, because these aren't fast enough, and now I've got tons. I'm going to feed the hell out of these, but them splitters aren't fast enough to feed this. Look how fast that's coming out now. But I think maybe in the next one we concentrate on, there's a copper patch right up at the top, and then feed them two that I've said into that, and leave the others for just feeding the other stuff. That might be the way to do it. That's the way to do it. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, while I'm here, and it's not going to make much of a difference, but I'm feeding them into there. Now they're full now. Have I got one before I go? No, it's going to take an age. So we'll carry on. What have we got? 32. Like I said, I tried to keep the videos around no longer than the 40 minutes, just in case you're watching it, in your work time or however you wanted to consume the content. Now, have I got enough for any steel? I have. I could put at least so many on this side. I'm not sure how many I can get in there. Well, in fact, actually, I don't even need to worry about that, do I? If I do this and I do... one over. This... then I can get a full run into there as well. Might as well. I haven't got any... Well, that's not a problem. I'll just do this. Right, that's filling up. I'm just trying to do as much of that as I can. In fact, I've probably got some room to come over here. Possibly as far as that, I think. No, are they supposed... No, they're not. It's supposed to be here. So I've even got some room that I can come up there. That then doesn't stop this train. I mean, there's got to be an absolute boatload in that. Because obviously that will come out and the train will fill it back up again. But I might even have to redesign this and actually allow like a 3 train carriage and redo it all again. Which is a bit of a pain, but there you go. It is what it is. How many have I got them left? Have I got one more? Have I got any? Have I got... It takes so long to get this. Obviously that could be extended down. We are definitely running out. As long as we're not fully running out of coal, it's not going to be a major issue. Now, I know there's another coal depot up here somewhere, which I could have exclusively. I mean, obviously, I could run other things, but that might be the future. I mean, look, we're on 90%. That's not too bad. I mean, I have no idea what else I need. I have a feeling that it'll be copper central. And I've got that copper laden there. How many? I mean, I've got enough. I can go over and add some more. But I don't think it's... I'm going to have to go check it and see how much I'm running down anyway. In fact, the coal is a situation... I'm going to get rid of these damn cliffs. So that's what would have been nice in here, where you could set like this. You could say, I want 5 to 1. In other words, 5 go down one side, right? And, you know, 1 goes up the other side. But it's just a 50-50. Well, I suppose I don't really need a 50-50. I don't know, it's sending it all down there, actually, because I don't think that's doing that much. I just noticed those things there. They're starting to be a bit slightly annoying, aren't they? Let's fulfill that. Let's get rid of and make this a bit better while we're here. Because we've got a lot of these. Every other, I think. Yeah, that's better. No, I don't like that one. There. How's that doing? 23. I think it's killed some. Yeah, 300 something. No, it must be that one in. Right, so the coal is... Can I get another 2 in there while I'm here? Only 18,000 in there. There's a lot there. Right, that's just increased the coal drastically. Where's that going? Oh, that's for the coal. So the coal has been increased. We've moved... get out of the way. We've got this one as its own. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Because there's so much coming from there, let's have 50% that goes to this one as well. Right, have I got any more? I'll do this before the end of this play. Yeah, I've got one more. So I'll put this on this side to even it out. But now we've got a full bank, which is good because we should actually be making a huge amount of... Yeah, the red's now gone full again. So what are we running out of then? Purple, it looks like. Or does that need purple to do the silo? Yes, it does. So purple is now having an issue. So we'll walk down. We're nearly at the end of the video. Purple is coming in here. So I assume it's steel. I assume that's what it is. It's a steel. No, it's not actually. It is... What's it running out of then? No, it'll be running out of electric furnaces. Why would you want an electric furnace to do that? I have no idea. Which is probably steel as well. It's coming down here. This is the one here. No, it can't be then. Have I missed something? No. No, it must be. It must be the rail. It must be the rail. So that means it is metal steel plates. Then I bet it's the steel plates the problem. Yeah, you see, steel plates. It's not bringing the steel plates out. But hopefully we're going to solve that problem. That's another one that could be done differently as well. We are getting more, but we're not saturating it. That's full now. Well, that's copper, so that's full. Now, see how it's not running that fast, but we could for the next play we could go for, well, we've got a couple here, but again, don't put them at the top, but don't put them at there, and then they will fire a lot faster. We're just not getting enough plates to come through. That's why I did that, because that means that's going to even that out. That's going to send out a lot more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Apologies for being a bit longer. Again, we're trying to sort out some stuff, and we're almost there at 97%. So, obviously, the next video we'll get there, and we've added another manufacturing. We might have to, like I said, go up the top and put these two on their own ore patch coming in, and the rest of them will be on this ore patch, so it'll make this a lot faster. But I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.